G'day guys, Aaron and Jason here from MMT. We are doing a refresher of our 8 exercise isometric exercise workout. So this is an awesome thing that you can do in the mornings, or if you're recovering from an injury. It's just amazing at getting your tendons nice and strong. They can be analgesic as well. So even if you have pain, such a good way that you can still get some good training load in, but it can actually take away joint pain as well. So it's like a full body priming session. So it is awesome stuff. So follow along with us today. Got Jace here helping me out.
Yep.
He's the body. So we'll have a front on and a side on shot, 8 exercises. The only equipment that you need is a foam roller like that. That's all you need. Then you're just using your body weight. So we're going 45 seconds work and 10 seconds off. Some of the drills have a left and a right component, but it should go for, how long will it go for?
Don't ask me.
Don't know.
Stick around, you'll find
whatever
out.
the timestamp of this video is, that's how long it's gone for. All right, Jace.
All right, let's start them up.
So we're starting with a
Little
bent
10-second
leg
countdown.
raise. So
And
you're
I'll
going to
get
stand on your left leg.
Oh, no.
Bring your right knee up as high as you can here, okay?
Resuming your Tabata.
And go.
Go.
So we've got a stationary leg, locking in that hip, and then this knee is as high as you possibly can. So you're going to feel some compression in the front of that hip crease on the leg that's raised, and then hopefully some glute med in this leg that's staying on the ground here. Your timer's off, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll fix it for the next one.
Okay. So yeah, as Jace is showing here too, you can add a component of putting the opposite arm up as well, which is going to get a little bit of rotation in the rib cage and the spine. Ooh. So that's kind of replicating that cross pattern, that sling pattern. What's going on?
Just a little bit wobbly.
Carking on the
Bit
easiest
shaky,
one.
I know.
No, we're not starting good.
That's all right. 5 seconds.
And
a little
rest.
10-second rest.
Oh, I reckon, don't worry about it.
I'll fix it when we go on.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Now the right leg's down, left leg's up. You want to go side on, Jace? We'll mix it up a little bit. Oh, you don't want to face me.
A little bit of movement's good, guys.
Yeah. So the art of this is like foot control. So a lot of you might be shaking a lot. Your foot might be doing all these reverberations. That's cool. That's all your foot intrinsics just firing up as well. So this is why this drill, all these drills are so bang for buck, because like this specifically, we've got load going through the hip stabilizers here, but we've got this real compression in the proximal tendons of the quad, the hip flexors. Plus, like I said before, we're getting this nice little activation of the sling pattern as well. So, good stuff.
It's good to assess your glute strength and your stability through your hips as well.
Rest. Oh. So same thing now, but this is going to be with a straight leg. Okay? Maybe I'll go front on for this one.
Yeah,
I'll go front on. You go front on.
How are we going today, guys?
So left leg is stationary, and then the right leg is straight. This one's a killer. So this one, you should already feel some pretty significant grabbing in the quad there. So just ride it out. Ride it out. Ooh.
Oh, she burns.
And then, yeah, Jace is adding that sling in again.
I just find it balances me out a little bit more when I have my arms up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Just sets me up a bit more rather than just down by my side.
So,
Try not to lean back too much either, so you don't want to compromise by leaning back with your back. You want to keep everything stacked.
And rest. So when you come out of it, you just feel that release from that hip flexor. Okay, so evening it up now. Right leg down, left leg up.
Oh, I'm the other way around.
Oh, I'll change it over. You go front, I'll go side. Kick you in the hip. Oh.
It already burns.
Already burns.
And these are the 2
Johnny Cash.
easiest ones, but
Oh. I reckon this one's
pretty hard.
up there.
But I reckon the next ones are nearly the worst.
Yeah.
But it'll be good for you.
Good for you.
Worst in a good way, guys.
Burns, it works, doesn't it, Jay?
If it burns, it works.
That's what they say?
Yep, that's what we're saying.
Oh, this one's burning. Tell you what. Holy moly.
Holy moly, this one's a bit weaker. Keep riding it
That
out.
leg's dropping, Jace. Me, no me.
Oh, I was going to say.
Oh.
Oh.
And rest. Oh my God. So, split stance. 90 degrees, both legs. Stack your torso on top of the back leg and then raise that back knee. Keep that knee nice and low to the ground though. And like Jace is doing here, bit of rotation in the spine. The old spine department.
Oh,
Already sucks.
already feeling it. 10 seconds in.
10 seconds in.
Not
Not
bad.
bad. Oh, it's good. Good tension in the body. For people that are really mobile, flexible, hypermobile, this stuff's amazing because it's drilling in good tension, structural integrity, so that when we go and move dynamically, whether it's sport or running or whatever, we've got good tension around our joints. And rest.
Swap over.
Swap over. I'll go front on. You want to go side?
Yeah, I can go side.
Hang on, what leg did I just do there?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And you should be feeling them quite evenly between your front and back quad. If you're feeling one more than the other, then you're probably off kilter a little bit. If you're feeling the front one forward, you're too far forward. If you're feeling the back one more, you're probably too far backwards. So you want a nice even distribution between both.
Wait. With your knee too, guys, try and get it tracking over the big toe or second toe. Don't kind of have it externally rotated like that. Yeah, we're there, Jace. Come on. 11 seconds.
How good is it? Who doesn't love an ISO?
2, 1, rest. Oh. So squat hold, guys.
Next is my favourite.
Nice wide stand, splay the feet a little bit, and then just drop down.
Get down. Oh.
Try and keep that chest up as much as you can whilst being deep in the squat.
And just endure.
So you find this one the hardest?
A little bit uncomfortable, yeah. I'm getting better, but just doesn't love it at about now. Pretty good for you.
Pretty good. That's really good.
It's not really depth that's the issue. It's just discomfort in this level.
Just hips stuck.
Oh, hips are just screaming. Oh.
Okay, so after this one, you're going to grab your foam roller, guys. So there's a bit of setup for this one. So quickly grab them, put them down on the ground, put your 4 feet on the roller, like 45 degrees with your knees, and then raise your bum off the ground. Oh,
Should feel them straight away.
straight away.
Just tucking your bum slightly as well.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm getting shakes
hammies.
already.
Shaky shake,
Shaky shake.
shake and bake. Oh yeah.
Oh, do the work.
wow.
It's going to be good.
What do we got? Under 10. We're good. We're good. We're good, Jace.
We're all good. Gonna make it.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Calf.
Oh, calfy calf.
Get rid of your foam roller.
So you can use like a pole to support yourself here. High calf raise though, like I'm talking maximal
Height.
height. So really drive the forefoot into the ground. As high as you possibly can. Don't do this with a really locked out knee as well. A little bit of softening in the knee is what we want to see here. We don't want to see that real hyperextension like all quad activation. Get it as high as you can. Really force it up, force it up, force it up.
Don't let it drop.
Nah, no dropping.
Should be even between the big toe and outside of the little toe.
Yep.
If you're rolling more onto one or the other, then try and even that back out.
And rest. Holy dolly.
Oh,
Other leg.
this will fix me calves.
Yeah.
They've been pretty good recently.
Yeah?
Touch wood. Yeah.
So get to that height and then raise. Get a really good insight into your body with these exercises too. What side feels weak, what side fatigues first. So it's like you're getting intelligence on your own body and working out the kinks at the same time as well. Which one's harder for you, Jace?
This one feels a little bit
Yeah,
weaker.
this one's gassing for me quicker.
This is,
Your affected side?
I think so.
Oh, it's good you can't even remember.
Yeah.
That's a positive. 3, 2, 1,
Rest.
and rest.
Oh.
We're on to plank.
Oh.
So your regulation plank, you want to
I'll
go
side on, yeah. Oh.
Regulation. Forearms coming out of where the shoulders are. Try and keep that bum relatively low. Not too low though. Try and imagine you've got a piece of dowel or a timber that's connected to your head all the way down to your sacrum.
Getting some good shakes.
The shakes are happening, aren't they?
Yep. Gotta take off.
Yeah, you're going to explode.
Yeah. Should be feeling it now, guys.
Be breathing good now.
Draw the abs in. Ooh.
And rest. And then 2 side planks to finish, guys. Should we do some side planks together?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
So the trick with this is you really want to try and get this hip here as high to the roof as you can. So we've got lots of shortening happening on this underside.
Oh.
Yeah, oblique town.
A lot of shoulder stability as well, so.
Yeah, good for rotator cuff.
Yep. Oh, 45's hard for a side plank.
Yep.
Who's made it this far? Comment if you made it this
Everyone
far.
has. No one's watched this without doing it.
Surely not. Oh.
2, 1, rest.
Oh, one more to go. Swap around.
Show them your back.
Show them the back.
I reckon show them your back, hammer and tack. 2, 1. Exercise. Get that hip high, guys. Close up that side underneath. Strong shoulder. Strong oblique. Last exercise, guys. You've made it.
Oh, yeah. 30 seconds.
Do this every day, you'll be a weapon.
Be like Aaron, 11% body fat.
I'm getting heavier.
But the body fat's going down.
I
It's
know,
good.
it's pretty good. 10 kilos up this year.
Oh.
Or the last 10 months, not 11 months.
Oh, home stretch.
What are we on? And we are done.
Oh,
Oh. Well done, Jace.
good work.
How much work was it?
Good question. 12 minutes?
12 minutes, that's all.
Something like that. Oh,
That's
no.
pretty good. Something like that,
Roughly?
anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's, like I said at the start, guys, that's like a morning routine. Even if you're at the peak of your powers, or if you're injured at the moment, you can do this, because you're not moving through range. It's such an amazing way to heal the body from an injured state, or even recovery from a game. So it is just so bang for buck. Like I said before, for hypermobile people, flexible people, creates amazing tension, but also primes you ready for game day too. Strong tendons is a strong body. So give it a shot and let us know how you go.
Thank you. See ya.